said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll bring it out to the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Miami's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed.
It's a seam wide open. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Missouri's offense has the ball for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Paul.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Roberts. He's got him. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They're working that left side. Nice move, create some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking downfield, it's Roberts. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds his man on the left. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go.
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Looking for a man. It's Roberts. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Burks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being... of changing up your play calls and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Roberts. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You've got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick release on the RPO. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tigers are on the move.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Missouri trying to convert this fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Makes one man miss. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Hey, fourth and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
To the air, it's Roberts. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Lisa, requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They are up by just one over Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Canes will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Motion from the wideout. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Release to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Scanning the field, it's Roberts. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line, it's fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Rides to back and leaps. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's home. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to...
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Got a little space. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got to... Out here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off-play action on first down. Steps away to find some room. Unleashes one. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got his man on the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Pulled and fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Roberts. Throws to the back. It's complete. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Working the middle, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Roberts. Dumps it off in the flats. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking for a crease. It's Burks. Makes it past the marker. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. To the ground. He's got it again. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Canes line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Roberts. Got his man. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the 1st down yardage. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at shaping up. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw up into double coverage.
Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on 4th and short from the 20. Trying to get it to the marker. Throwing a move. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Canes are marching down the field.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Canes! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great... Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Let's go! Let's go! They send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Short gain on the play before he slides. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Cricket. Wants to go up top on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Well, this one had all the